Hey, we got this email. Kat and Jethro, just a quick thank you. I heard you mention Quince on your show a while back and decided to order a few things for my mom for Mother's Day.
Aww.
She absolutely loved them and has already asked me where I found the brand. So thanks for accidentally making me look much more of a thoughtful daughter than I probably am. And yeah, we love Quince. I'm wearing my Quince shorts right now.
And making our way into summer, those shorts are going to be an essential for you.
Quince has beautiful everyday pieces like 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops with styles starting at $32.
And the really important thing for us is Quince works directly with ethical factories. So you're paying for quality, not for a brand name.
And everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar products.
I have a set of Quince linen pillowcases on my bed right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it makes me feel like such a fancy lady.
It's time for a new summer wardrobe. Elevate your wardrobe. Go to quince.com/oddities for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns.
Now available in Canada, too.
Woo.
That's QUINCE.com/oddities for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/oddities.
This episode is brought to you by Google Chrome. You think you know a browser, but Gemini and Chrome? That's new. It can help you with practically anything on the web, like restoring a vintage motorcycle from a 50-page restoration blog, or finally break down that long article you've had open for weeks. Gemini and Chrome is here for it. Ready to make anything online make sense? There's no place like Chrome. Check responses, setup required, compatibility and availability varies, 18+.
As you know, we live in Orlando, Florida right now, and I asked the Echo what the temperature was. And the Echo said, it's 89 degrees outside. It feels like 108. And today's high will be 98. I can't imagine what that's going to feel like.
Yeah, I have a feeling as the day goes on, it's just going to get less and less tolerable.
Yeah.
Thank goodness we have relief on the patio.
Kat bought the puppies one of those little plastic waiting pools and put it on our patio. So it's like 2 chairs and a waiting pool. This was for the boys.
Well, this week was Sid's birthday, so
Right.
I figured they deserved a pool.
Neither one of them wants to go anywhere near it.
It's it's new.
Sure.
They are suspicious.
They think it's bath time.
But Sid's always trying to get into the tub with me, so I figure eventually
That's true. Yeah.
it'll all work out.
And in the meantime, I've got a really comfortable place to sit and soak my feet.
That's true.
It's almost like I'm at the beach.
You know what's funny is we've lived here in total for about 3 years.
Yeah.
I've never been to the beach in Florida.
I think in all the years we've lived here, I've only been once.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You went to the beach without me.
Yeah, I went to the beach without you. It's the Inbox of Oddities. Hi there, Kat and JG. My wife, Jimmy, and I have been listening to you guys for years and are members of the Order of Freaks. Thank you very much for that. And it says parenthetically, if you read this on the podcast, other listeners, if you aren't a member yet, I highly recommend taking JG's advice.
Aw.
It's well worth it. It's a great way to support these folks. Oh, thanks,
That's
Jimmy.
nice.
Jimmy's been listening to every box during her commute to and from work, listening from start to finish. I'm sure Kat will be happy to know. She was telling me about Box 548 one day, more specifically, a lesser-known invention, Thomas Edison's phonograph doll. Being the horror freaks we are, she found a YouTube video of the doll, quote, speaking, and played it for me. Amen. Indeed. Well, that's enough of you. The email goes on to say, obviously it sounds creepy as hell, you know, because it's a phonograph in a doll. Just before she started telling me about the doll, we had been listening to another episode of Boo. Here's where it gets even creepier. I frequently use the iPhone Live Caption feature on my phone, which, when you play a podcast, automatically switches to listening and transcribing from the phone's built-in microphone. My phone had done so when I paused to hear this creepy-ass doll. Below is what the iPhone Caption described the doll saying, and they sent a picture, and it says, "I circle the Lord perfect. Yeah, I'm a bitch. You're scared."
Oh my God.
So yeah, nightmare fuel.
Wow.
Thanks for being you. Sincerely, John and Jimmy.
John and Jimmy, that sounds a lot like a game that I used to play fairly often, where I would talk to text my fellow man, and then just scream sing songs.
Yeah.
And see how talk to text would translate it. And see if he could figure out what song I was singing.
That's a fun game. A great way to while away the hours.
Carrie sent us a message. "I'm super close to being caught up on episodes, so I've been skipping the inboxes because I figured I can catch up and then go back and listen to those. I can't even tell you how many times I've gotten halfway through an inbox before I realized it's an inbox, and I'm just mindlessly enjoying the chatter. Not a complaint, just a fun observation and a testament to my attention deficit."
Yeah, we're in that club. Patrick writes, "I loved the discussion of the death coach at the Cleveland Railroad, at the Cleveland Railroad Roundhouse. Back in 2013, I joined a group ghost hunt at that facility and got to see and learn about the history of that railroad car.
Wow.
The area has a ghostly history, considering it's close to the area known as Kingsbury Run, which was the hunting ground of the Cleveland Torso Killer, also known as the Butcher of Kingsbury Run, a serial killer back in the 1930s that was never caught. Elliot Ness led part of that investigation with no success. Sadly, I never experienced any paranormal near the death coach, but in a train car nearby, I got this photo that had something odd in it. When we first looked at the photo, we thought it was the reflection of the train car window, but realized the windows were open. I've attached the photo to this email. Hope to hear you do something on torso murders. It would seem right up your alley. That's Patrick in Ohio. And the picture is strange, because it's taken from inside a rail car. And you can see that the windows are up, but you see what looks like a reflection in the glass, and it looks like the interior of a rail car that is burned up, paint peeling, totally dilapidated.
What?
Yeah, weird. That is weird. Thanks for sharing that, Patrick.
And I'm shocked that we haven't done the torso killer.
That amazes me.
I think it just goes to show how many weird and interesting things in this world there are to examine, and far too many serial killers. Love the podcast, Nave96 writes. I've had a couple of boo effects. First, the podcast where you were talking about ham. In the Navy, I worked with a guy whose last name is Ham. I have never heard of a person with the last name Ham.
Really?
It delights me. You know a Ham?
What about John Ham?
That's 2 M's. This is 1 M.
Oh, I see.
Like lunch meat proper.
Somebody named after a delicious cold cut.
Second, when the ships come out of the fog, I believe in 95, coming back from work, it was so foggy we couldn't believe we were traveling through it. Then, when it was clearing up, there were sailboats all around us. We were in the middle of the America's Cup.
The America's Cup. You're just stuck in a platoon of catamarans.
Sorry, okay. We were in the America's Cup, comes to find out. It was amazing there were no crashes. I have pics, but I'm unsure how to send them to you guys. Oh my God, no, I think the visual in my head is pretty great. Woo!
I'm going to share that on Shallow End.
Keep up the wonderful work. Thank you for making the night shift not so bad. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Dearest Kat and JG, hoping this letter finds you happy and healthy. During Pride Month, as a proud ally, I proudly offer up the story of my great aunt, Dr. Evelyn Hooker, a pioneer in changing the classification of homosexuals from mental illness, as was the classification during the time. Mm-hmm. I know her story, but would love to hear you cover it. All the love, flying my freak flag. That's from Jess.
What a great suggestion.
Yeah, that is a great suggestion. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Evelyn Hooker, she was a psychologist, and she produced in 1957 groundbreaking research that included a landmark study comparing the psychological profiles of gay and heterosexual men, and found no evidence that homosexuality was associated with mental illness. And that led the Psychiatric Association to remove homosexuality from its list of mental disorders back in 1973. Wow.
What a cool relative.
No kidding. Hey, we got this email. Kat and Jethro, just a quick thank you. I heard you mention Quince on your show a while back and decided to order a few things for my mom for Mother's Day.
Aww.
She absolutely loved them and has already asked me where I found the brand. So thanks for accidentally making me look much more of a thoughtful daughter than I probably am. And yeah, we love Quince. I'm wearing my Quince shorts right now.
And making our way into summer, those shorts are going to be an essential for you.
Quince has beautiful everyday pieces like 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops with styles starting at $32.
And the really important thing for us is Quince works directly with ethical factories, so you're paying for quality, not for a brand name.
And everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar products.
I have a set of Quince linen pillowcases on my bed right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it makes me feel like such a fancy lady.
It's time for a new summer wardrobe. Elevate your wardrobe. Go to quince.com/oddities for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns.
Now available in Canada, too.
Woo.
That's QUINCE.com/oddities for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/oddities.
This episode is brought to you by Fox One. Watch all 104 matches of the FIFA World Cup live in 4K for just $19.99 a month with 3 days free. Build your own multi-view, choose up to 3 streams, and follow player spotlights. Stay on top of every moment with live stats, highlights, and instant replays. The FIFA World Cup, streaming live on Fox One. Offers are subject to change. See fox.com for complete terms and conditions.
Laura wrote us, I think I would call Sheila Gig an archetype. Remember when we were talking about Sheila Gig and I said she was a character ? And then you said symbol ?
Yep.
I was really surprised, she continues, to hear how young she is. I thought she was part of a much older and ancient Celtic lineage. I'm about to go grocery shopping, so obviously I don't have a library near me, but I will dig in my texts at home and see what I have about her. It was definitely cool to hear you talking about Sheila Gig. Thank you, Laura. I'm always so pleased when I get Laura's approval. Laura liked my story about forks.
Hey guys, this is Emily from Chicagoland. I'm listening to leftover bits and pieces of episodes that went unlistened to, and 2 funny things I want to contribute to Inbox of Oddities. 1, misheard song lyrics. My best friend in high school thought sitting on the dock of the bay was sitting on a dog on a bone. This is a true story. 2nd, about family sayings that only the family understands that don't make sense to anyone else. In my family, when someone is like, just brings up something randomly, like out of place or a new topic in the middle of another conversation, someone of the 6 of us is bound to say, I got toe jam. And that's our little joke. Love you. I really do. I love you so much. Bye.
That's hilarious. We have a bunch of those. In my family, if you ask them a question, oftentimes they'll say, no thanks, just had an apple.
And that's how buttermilk is made.
That's the other one, yeah. That's one of Lindsay's when he worked at Disneyland. they'd be talking about something, and if it was something they were not supposed to be talking about and a superior walked into the room, one of them would go, "And what's left over is how you make buttermilk."
I love it. Debbie writes us, "Good morning, Kat and JG. Rainy days make me want to stay in my comfy bed with my 2 kitties, Bridget and Nevin. Also, my maternal side is Irish, and humid days, they would say, 'It's close out there.' I've found myself saying it and explaining that you can feel the humidity is near you, like a human standing in your space.
I love that.
It's close out there.
It's close out there.
I like that.
Another Irish term for a light rain is, it's a soft day.
It's a soft day. I prefer, when it's very humid, is to say, "Oh, she thick.
She thick.
She thick."
Kat and JG, I'm finally getting caught back up on episodes and needed to add to the list. I bought a running wheel for my blind cat to get some exercise, and she loves it. But she sits next to the wheel and waits for somebody to walk by, and then jumps on the wheel and starts running. She expects to be watched and praised for how smart and fast she is on the wheel.
Look at what I do.
If you don't, she gets off the wheel. I tried to attach a video of Toph on the wheel, but it's too large. So here are some pictures of her enjoying the sunshine. And this email on the subject line said, "How do I explain this to the pet sitter?" Yeah. Yep.
I love it.
Teens share everything. That may include the bacteria that can cause meningococcal disease known as meningitis. Even if your teen's been vaccinated in the past, they could still be missing meningitis vaccinations. Ask your teen's doctor or visit meningitis.com today. Sponsored by GSK.
Choice Hotels gets you more of what you value. Here's a little tune to help you remember. Same drive, different day. Don't you wish you were getting away? Pack your bags and come on through. Texas, Ohio, Alaska, we're up there too. Comfort Inn, it's calling your name. Save on the stay. Oh, and free waffles are yours to claim. Well, I hope you like my little song. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
Archie sent us a message. "I just listened to Inbox 90, and I have 2 sandwiches for you. PB and bacon is simpler of the 2, which actually I think sounds great."
It does sound pretty good, I have to say. And we've got that fake bacon, that fakin'.
Which can get a lovely crunch to it.
Yeah, almost too much.
I'm going to try it.
I'm with you.
Okay. And the next one is bread of your choice, mayo and mustard, sliced avocado, cranberry jelly, whatever you would sub for turkey, lettuce or spinach, red or yellow onion. Add any milder flavor veggies you want. Gosh, that does sound good. That cranberry, I bet, gives it a lovely tortness.
Oh, yeah. That sounds delicious.
Then there's the third, my childhood favorite. But I don't know if you have a veggie substitute for bologna. PB and bologna. Yeah, PB and bologna. I'm the same one in my family. My cousin used to eat butter and mustard sandwiches in elementary school by choice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can get on board with the bologna one. Here's the thing is the peanut butter and bacon at least has that texture to it where I would see the interest, but the bologna, no.
Doesn't do it for you.
Of course, I never liked bologna to begin with, so a bologna substitute wouldn't do it for me.
Whenever we're talking about specialty sandwiches, I have to mention, and for those of you who live in Pittsburgh or have been to Pittsburgh,
Primanti Brothers.
Yeah, that's it, Primanti Brothers.
I knew you were going to say that.
In the Strip District, the famous Pittsburgh-style cheesesteak. It's like a chunk of meat. Kind of almost looks like cube steak, but it's not. It's much more tender.
Okay.
On a thick slice of homemade bread with provolone cheese on it. And they put the French fries and the coleslaw right on top of it and then put another piece of bread on top of that. It's to die for.
I love coleslaw on a sandwich. There's a place in Bangor called Moe's Barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
And they make the best tofu sandwich. And it's like this barbecue-y, coleslaw-y, pickly pile.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's great. It's great. And
it's so acidic and delicious.
And it's right down the road on Broadway in Bangor from the Cryptozoology Museum. So
that's right. You make a day of it.
You can make a day of it. And speaking of that, this comes from Alex. And this is an email that Alex sent before we talked with Alex on the latest Freak Zoom gathering.
Ah, yes.
Kat and Jethro had the pleasure of visiting your home state this summer with my family. We jumped off the summer with a great New England road trip before dodging hurricanes, as I'm in Tampa, Florida. The highlight of visiting Bangor was meeting our Boo Freak family member Dean at the Cryptozoology Museum.
Yeah.
Isn't it perfect that one of our members of our Freak family is now working at the new Cryptozoology Museum International?
I love it.
Cryptozoology. I, of course, had to wear my Box of Oddities shirt in homage to all things Boo, and Dean saw me for the freak that I am. That is a great little museum in there. I don't know how you left Maine. It is so beautiful, but I guess since I was there for the summer, I didn't suffer through the winters. Yep, that's it. Regardless, it was so great to see all the spots you guys have talked about over the years while I've been listening. And I may have squealed with abandon when my hubby pulled up in front of Stephen King's house. Have you ever noticed that the gate in front of his house looks like boobs?
Oh, yeah.
Does he know that, or...
Stephen King loves boobs. Let's be real.
Or was it something that was already there when he moved in? No, he put that fence up. It's got bats all over it, and the front gate is really spooky. And yeah, it does kind of look like boobs. Wrought iron gates are expensive, so I would have said, oh, well, if I ordered that and it came back looking like boobs. Any hoozle, I'm happy I could share in your little world. And thanks so much for the podcast and everything you guys do. Enclosed are some pictures of Stephen King's boob gate, which sounds like some sort of a scandal, does it not?
I just Googled Stephen King boobs, and I got a Reddit thread where people are talking about how it must be impossible, how it seems that it's impossible for Stephen King not to write about boobs every 2 paragraphs. So yeah, we all know he likes boobs. Mm-hmm. Readers point out his novels frequently feature disproportionate amounts of focus on female characters' breasts.
Okay, so yeah, so he had the wrought iron specially created.
Boobs and bats and bats and boobs and boobs and bats and bats and boobs. Rennie wrote us, hey y'all, just ordered the Tanasi using your code.
Yeah, you can go to Tanasi.com and use promo code Oddities and get 25% off at checkout.
Please insert information about Tanasi here, sweetheart.
I just did.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Time travel's fun.
It's so fun. Love you both so much. I don't listen much anymore because I've been working in a different setting. I'm so much happier with my job, though. My mother-in-law is in love with y'all. It's a must on our 6-hour tour to go get her. We cackle like witches at y'all, and I'm not kidding. Cackling like witches. I love it. Thank you so much. And I hope that you have great success with the Tanasi.
TANASI.com. Get 25% off your first order with promo code Oddities.
Insert the promo code here, sweetheart.
I just did.
Thank you.
Time travel's fun. Hey, Kat and JG and Assorted Pets, I'm listening to some of your old episodes, and Jethro is telling us how Kat called him to report someone checking the mail suspiciously. I don't know if this counts as a boo effect, but I've had a suspicious activity list on my phone for years.
Yeah, girl.
It's a random list in my notes app of dates, times, license plates, and descriptions with notes like, stopped at work dumpster and tossed in 3 garbage bags.
Yeah.
And possibly casing the joint.
Yes. My notes pad is labeled creeps.
Yeah.
And that's where all my suspicious activity notes go.
They go on to say, I've never had to go back to it or been able to use it, but someday I know I'll crack a 10-year-old cold case with my notes app. Like I said, I don't know if this counts, but I'm happy to know I'm not the only one keeping an eye on things. I'm sure Kat is still reporting, and I hope she never stops.
Thank you.
Stay weird and keep flying your freak flag. Love you guys. Megan from New Hampshire.
Oh, my God, Megan. I feel so close to you right now.
Couple of kindred souls, for sure. As always, thanks for reaching out to us. We love hearing from you, whether it's at curator@theboxofoddities.com or whether it's a private message or whether it's on social media.
I get several of mine from Patreon this time.
And Patreon, of course, as well.
Also, I don't think we had a single overlapping message. Usually, we'll snag some of the same ones.
Yeah. To give you kind of an insight, I will go through a bunch of stuff and make a list of comments and emails, and Kat will do the same thing, and then we'll just kind of bring it to the show together.
And often, one of us will go, oh, I have that one too, and kind of mark it off our list.
Not this time.
Oh, look at you guys, bringing the goods.
TheBoxOfOddities.com. We'll see you next time.
Until then, keep flying that freak flag.
Fly it proudly, you beautiful freak.
Do you find it hard to sleep at night? Then the Sleep Cove podcast can help you. Hi, I'm Christopher Fitton, the voice and clinical hypnotherapist behind Sleep Cove. Sleep Cove features sleep hypnosis, meditations, and bedtime stories, all designed to help those of you who struggle at night to achieve a restful and peaceful night's sleep. Search for Sleep Cove on Apple Podcasts or Spotify and see why Sleep Cove helps millions of people sleep deeply all night long.
Hey there, I'm Travis Hoyam, one of the hosts of Motley Fool Hidden Gems Investing. Each weekday on Motley Fool Hidden Gems Investing, we talk through the business news you need to know and the stories moving stocks on Wall Street. On weekends, we game plan personal finance strategies and dive into the industries shaping tomorrow and host the experts, authors, and executives that understand them. Tune in for insights and a long-term perspective on investing and, of course, stock ideas, plenty of them. To quote a listener, it pays to listen. Check us out and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.